the reason why I brought this wasn't to tell that story. This represents an eardrum. We're going to do a technique, our last technique, that you'll strike the eardrum. So the eardrum has liquid in it, okay, a liquid. When you hit inside the ear, and it forces air inside the ear, compressed air, because you would hit it fast. We'll do this in a minute. And the faster or the more compressed that air is, and it hits that liquid, it causes the eardrum to burst. Speed is what makes the eardrum, or these other techniques, that's what they have in common. Okay? So I'm going to choke her, and she's going to, have you ever prayed before? Okay, so she's going to put her hands together like she's going to pray. Okay, and I want you to take your hands, and I want you to drive them straight up until your elbows are straight. So you're not stopping here or here, you're going all the way up. Regardless of what happens, regardless of what I'm doing, your commitment is to go till you can't go any higher. And the more narrow your arms get, the better. So if you do this, we want to adjust to where you're doing this. And then your arms are going to kind of come out like this. And you're going to, you can say something funny like, Jesus help him. Lord help him. And then once you've done this, I'm going to show you what to do to the ears. And then you could run away or smile or do a selfie or whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'm going to grab. Okay, so take them straight up. Okay. Now, I want you to put your arms by your side. Notice I'm clear. She's cleared from my attack. What's right there for her? My ears. Now, cup your hands a little bit. And your goal is to smack the ears. So your goal in this is to do it fast. Your goal here and here both have in common is doing it fast.
We did that when we were kids.
The faster you do this,
She said she'll do it again.
the more pressure.
Well, no, we did it when we were kids.
Did you hear the glass at the bottom? This is a much weaker bottle right now because of the pressure being taken onto the eardrum. Up, yep. And we have jet leak. Okay, next. Okay, up. Yes, good. And a little bit of a cupping is good because it's about getting air into the eardrum, not just smacking the ear. Okay, one more time. Up, yep, and yep. And that may look kind of graceful, but it's about clearing the arms so that my hands, just like you guys did, right? It's right there. You see it. It's obvious. Oh, boom! And you walk off. Okay. So grab. May I grab you? Okay. Up. Yes. And yep. Touch the ears. Don't be scared. Okay. One more time. Grabbing. Up. Yes. Now, someone bigger, stronger, you know, you may clear depending on how tall they are, but the technique will still work. And you know what you could do before you do this is a distraction technique like kick their shin. Run the heel of your foot down their shin. Kick their foot, spit in their eye. Something to distract their focus. It's I survive. It's not martial arts where you get to train 14 hours a day like I did once upon a time. But I wasn't doing it because of fear. I was doing it because it was my world, was the martial arts. And one of the things that I think is really good is when you pick a distraction that affects their breath, their vision, and their balance. So, you know what? I actually had a police officer who's a friend of mine 10 years ago say, all right, give me a bear hug, give me a grab. I said, what do you do? Well, and he's also a second degree black belt and a sheriff at the time, or sheriff's deputy or something in law enforcement. And I grab him as hard as I can, and he gives me a kiss on the cheek. I let go of him so fast. Caught me completely off guard. Okay. Push, penetrate. But I want you to pretend, students who are breaking a board, they typically hit the board, but a teacher will coach them, you're hitting the person behind the board, is the visual. So you're not just trying to touch here, you're trying to touch that wall over there. So that you follow through. Yes. Now I'm moving my hands like this, but the point my body is telling me, let go of this woman. I'm going to do it to each person, and you guys have a reference of where to do it on me. Is that okay? Okay, here. Here.
Yeah. I know where that. You ain't got to.
The human body's funny. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm going to do it one more time, but my hand, while it's in my fingers, while it's in there, is on crook down just a little bit. And I want you to feel, pay attention to what your body feels like. Okay? Is that okay? Okay. Here, I'll do both at the same time. So here and down. It feels a little different. Your body is not the same as just going straight back. It wants to drop a little bit. You can sit somebody down doing this. Is this okay? No?
No, it's okay.
If I go deeper and go down, you see your legs start to drop? And you don't have a good joke to tell. You can do this and they'll laugh. Okay, so I'm here and down. See? The body, the legs are okay, but there's something in the body that happens that the person can't help but, they struggle. The struggle is real to stand up. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. Is that okay? Okay, here and then down. Both their knees begin to buckle.
Where you going?
Now that's being kind about it. If I wanted to be mean about it, I would put one arm on them, and they got to take it.
Yeah. Right here.
Yep. Push, step, come toward me.
Oh, I'm still gripping my hand.
Come.
I don't know how to do that. This is like just not enough
here,
room. There's
right
not
here.
enough room for me straight out.
Well, push me away. Yeah, walk me.
Okay,
Walk me.
okay.
Use your weight. Walk me. Walk me. Walk me.
I'm not, still not doing it at all.
Yes, I'm not faking.
I'm looking at his neck.
Push.
That really did me.
I'm gonna try to resist you. I'm resisting. Come on, you keep. You're
scared.
Don't be scared. I'm being funny to make it light, so that you don't have to be afraid. If I was scared, I wouldn't put myself in the situation. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Are you comfortable to do it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want you to think about sticking your arm out.
Okay.
Yep.
Even if he's got.
We'll give you ready. Okay. So I'm here. Yes. Natural. May I do these? Okay. So here.
I was gentle.
Okay. Don't be gentle this time.
I don't know.
Now you're not hitting.
Strength.
You're just touching and pushing through. Okay. It pinches. I don't.
Did
You
it
got
serve
me just
purpose?
kind of up to the spot and it pinched. Okay.
My fingernails are long.
Yep.
You push that, Go ahead, girl.
Leave it. Boom. Pop. Turn around. Run away. Help. Help. Fire. Fire. But help is such a. I don't want to say it's overused, but it's like certain salesmen use certain key words too much. So the first time you hear it on the phone, you're like, I'm done with this conversation. Help can kind of be the same way. So another key word you could say is, I said no. That's called baiting. That's a psychology to get the room, so now I have witnesses before I do anything.